One thing that always bothers me about product tests, car product tests, is they always seem to be done under ideal conditions. But what if you're on a budget and you don't have the ideal equipment? I'm gonna try one today. Welcome back, my friends. JR here in the back of the Dirty Daily. Got Bruce over there, and I'm here with Bobby, this one half of the tandem of the truck and camper known as Ricky Bobby. Bobby's been quite neglected, but I think it's a perfect opportunity to test the effectiveness on what I have seen from other reviews. I'm going to judge it to be, at the very least, a decent snow foam product. That's going to be the Chemical Guys Honeydew snow foam, and generally it's designed to go with a good foam cannon or foam sprayer. But what if you tried it on an extremely dirty, neglected finish with one of the cheapest foam sprayers you can find? What's going to happen? So let's take a look at what the Honeydew snow foam is up against. Very dirty. It's been weeks since it's been washed. There's no wax, no ceramic coating to speak of, so we're going to see if this decent product can perform in the worst of circumstances. So under ideal circumstances, the Honeydew snow foam is mixed with warm water and a good foam cannon. That ain't happening today. We're using the cheapest foam sprayer available, pretty much. It's the one that I have. I've used it probably, I can count on one hand the number of times. It puts out foam and has different spray settings. That's about all I can say about it. Shit, I don't even know what, I don't even have the brand on it. Hold on. They don't have it anymore. Here's what it was. The cheapest. Of foaming spray guns. So yes, it's cheap. It doesn't even have a reservoir to mix your detergent with the water. This just has a soap reservoir. I don't know what the capacity is. It's not efficient with said soap, and I don't recommend it, but we're going to see how well the snow foam will do on this. We're going to spray down one half of this tailgate with the snow foam. We're going to let it dwell for a minute. I'm going to come back. I'm going to rinse all the way across. So it's going to take off, it's going to rinse off the foam. It's going to rinse off the top layer of grime on this thing. And we're going to let it dry and we'll just see what it looks like side by side and see what the snow foam does. Does it encapsulate dirt very well? I'm just going to put some in here, not a lot. Like I said, it's not very efficient. Now the way this foam gun works, I'm not even call it a gun. It's a sprayer, a foam splatter. But you got the dials here like a garden sprayer. You got to turn it on foam, and then squeeze the big lever for the water, the little lever to add the foam. That's really all there is to it. And then it's got foam. You get spray with a stream, a cone, or vertical. But while this foam is dwelling, I'm going to change the spray nozzle. And I'm going to use the, what the hell it's called, flood or something like that, where it's just going to run down the tailgate and just roll it off in sheets, I hope. There's Ricky. Nothing happens, of course, until we turn the water on. There we go. Now the real fun begins. We're going to foam up this half. And now I just noticed it looked like set the gun down. I must put it upside down because now I got this foam running down the back of the Dirty Daily. I tell you, this thing sucks. I hope I got enough left in it to do this test. I mean, it feels soapy. It's about 20 seconds in. You see, it's not shaving cream style foam for sure. Now we're going to change the sprayer on the hose and rinse it off. And we'll see what's going on. Cone. Try it with the soaker setting. I think I let it dwell here too long while I was changing. As you can see, where I was running my finger through it. So, I don't know. I always wondered about the use of high pressure on a really dirty vehicle, because doesn't the pressure put the grit into the paint? I always prefer something that's going to flow it off in sheets. Now we're going to do the same kind of rinse over here, and then we'll let them sit side by side. I, for one, am not getting my hopes up. May not necessarily be a reflection of the Honeydew snow foam, but seems like you need a good gun, at the very least. Now, if it did a good job on this cheap-ass gun, then it would score more points. I don't know if the encapsulation was very good. The cheap gun certainly didn't help. We're gonna let it finish drying. Give it a chance. In the meantime, I'm gonna rinse off this soap it ended up on here. So I don't know. Just looking at this here. So this is the side that was not foamed, and the rinse took off the surface grime. Now I know I'm here kind of in shadow, but you can clearly see where I stuck my fingers in it. So I don't know if the natural encapsulation of this foaming product is terribly good. Now here with Bruce, I washed it with it and actually used with that foam gun. I used over half the bottle. And I used, because the surface grime was so terrible on this car, I did a foam rinse, foam kind of procedure, and after I put the second layer of foam on it, that's when I went with the contact wash. And there's spray ceramic on this, and I felt like it did a really good job on this car, but I guess as what would normally be expected on a neglected finish with no ceramic coating, no wax, not so much. There's a little difference where some of the foam splattered over here. You can see where that's a little cleaner than just a plain rinsed part, so it did do something. But I don't know. I'm ready to sign off on it as a be-all, end-all product for sure. So let this be a lesson, boys and girls. Get yourself a good foam gun if you're going to use any snow foam with the hopes of encapsulating dirt off your dirty vehicle. Well, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you like the chemical-based snow foam product like that? Or, I'll try another one at some point. Probably keep that gun around to do similar tests with other products to see which foams are better than others. But let me know what you think in a comment below. What can I do different? What do you want me to test? I'll put it on the list. But until next time, I'm JR, and I am out.